Right, okay, so we're on the MiSTer again today, and I've gone, well, yeah, I could have gone MSX, but I'm just a bit like not sure with it, so I'm gonna go and do a bit of 486 stuff, because at least I know where I'm with on the 486 side. Just get the mouse on. Right, at some point I'll have to look at the Apple and Apple II because I do have some stuff on there. I don't remember what I've got on a lot of this. I've got some BBC Micro, I've got some C16. I might have some Jupiter, but I'm not too sure. I think I've got some Auric. I've definitely got some ZX Spectrum because we were doing the what were we doing? TRDOS, that's what we were doing. But whilst the 486 to the right of me is still being sorted, I suppose we could just dip onto this side. Okay. Right, what do I have on the actual Windows side? LucasArts. What was LucasArts? Oh, India's Desktop Adventures. Forgot I had that. Oh, because it's in French. Because it's a cracked version. See if I can change the combat difficulty. What's this? Yeah, that's my speed. It's window. Let's help. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, is that the boss hide me or something like that? What's it called, the boss mode or something like that? Yeah, I definitely don't want to play this at the moment because I need to find a better version that isn't in French. What else we got? Not much else. Okay, fair enough. Right, I've got a lot of files on a D section. PSP is Paint Shop Pro. Quake doesn't work. Ravage should work. Yeah, okay. So we'll have a game of Ravage for a bit, because I do like the music in this. I do need to check whether the sound is working fine on the other end. Give me a moment. Right, I think that's okay. Oh yeah, because it's on that, isn't it? Yeah, it should be fine. Question is whether I'm going to be able to get to the boss or not. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some quick games, but then we're going to switch to something a bit more long form. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Not quite sure if I'm going to do that yet. should be coming up to the boss now, I think. The boss is relatively okay in this one, as I recall. Yep, that's the one. Almost got shot then. And now you get to look at the shop. So we've got 72 grand. I think I usually go and get an extra life for 10. And then can't go for a front spread. Go for a side. And go for a front. See what happens there. I think because there's been a shareware, this is the only 2 levels you get, which is a bit unfortunate. Ooh, I almost got shot again. Good thing is you're not losing your weapons at this point. Be interesting if I get a copyright strike for this, but I don't think I will. Ah, fuck. Let's see what happens if I change this to normal. Don't know if I'm gonna get more enemies or whether it's just gonna be harder to hit them, or I don't know. I have noticed I'm being shot at a bit more by those that shoot. Fuck. Yeah, this is getting a bit tougher. What? The train shot me? Come on. Yeah, definitely not going to do normal. I'm just going to go back to rookie. I think that's a crash. Oh, maybe no. I thought I was going to get fired on more than once because of the difficulty level in medium, but that doesn't seem to be, unless I missed something. I don't think I'm going to get more than 72k. Surprised if I do. Right, what I'm going to do this time is I'm probably going to go for at least one extra life. And then I'm going to really go for the front ones. There we go, 2 on the front. See what that does. Shit. The other thing I've noticed about this particular level is some shots fire that are cyan that are not very noticeable on this particular terrain. Shit. Yeah, so you got to be careful of that one. Do I play this again? No, I'll kind of quit it for now. I do enjoy this game, but I really want to have a fuller version of this. I've not found one yet, though. Okay, what we got? Does Chasm work on this? I can't remember. So this is Chasm the Rift, as far as I remember. I just can't remember how well it works. Yeah, spacebar to shoot. I think you got to duck on occasion. Oh, there's the map. Do I remember what it is to kneel? I have to look down, which I'm gonna need anyway. Something see me. That's what I need. Ah, I'm dead. That's why. See, the controls are kind of a little weird at the moment, because it just doesn't do anything. Right. Is it going to let me go down? No. Now I've got to find those clowny things again. Oh. That's what I don't like about this game. It's a bit... See if there's any documentation. KB setup. Ah. Forward, back, left, right, fire, space, use control, strafe on. That's it. It's a bit shit. ZSA for look down, up and centering. Might as well just use I can't use C. Alright, fair enough. Excuse me. Let's see what this guy does. So, got a headshot. So you can shoot the arms off. That's interesting. Right, so the next gun is round the corner. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, alright, sod this game. It's not easy to play with. At least I've tried it though. Again, apologies and excuse me. Heretic, maybe? Come on, come here. I'm not going to play for this for a massive amount. I'm just going to kind of play around with it for a bit. I might do a let's play of it at some point, but not today. New weapon ammo, that is. That's the ethereal arrows for the crossbow. I think you get that in the next section though. Oh, maybe not. I see him there. Thought you got this in the next bit, but I was wrong. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. Hello there, Jace. Yeah, this is Heretic. I'm only going to play the first chapter. I'm not going to go for a massive play of this, to be honest. Doesn't Twitch have its own category for it? Well, I was, like I said, I wasn't doing a whole thing on it. It was just, I was playing Ravage before. I was just doing a DOS thing. Wasn't specifically going for a... Because in a bit I might end up playing a bit of Duke Nukem as well. So it's not a playthrough per se. I was going to say never a good thing when this happens. Ah shit, they're right behind the yeah, they're right behind the walls, that's what I was trying to think of. I don't really know what to think of the whole Heretic Hexen thing. In one way they're great, but on the other, Heretic's basically a Doom reskin, and Hexens are where am I even supposed to go now? An early attempt to level hubs. Yeah, I mean, Romero passed this over to Raven, I think he said. And what he was saying was, I think with Heretic, what he wanted to do was play around with, was it inventory-based stuff? Whereas with Hexen, he wanted to look at hub level things. That's why that got done. I mean, I enjoy it for what it is. Yeah, it's a kind of Doom reskin in a way. I think you can jump in this one, can you? I know you can in Hexen, because they start to bring in shit, I'm gonna get crushed. Yeah. They basically start to bring in platforming in Hexen, which is frustrating at best. Yeah, fuck it. I said I wasn't going to play this all the way through. It's just times when you're in the mood for it and times when you're not. What have I got? I've got Duke 1, got Doom. Got the original Mech Warrior. Got Arena, which I've got part of a save through on this. Got Heartlight, which is an interesting one. Genie's Cursor might go on. Oh no, I can't. Can I? No, I think I can. I did start that as well. Spelljammer is D&D. It's one of the campaign settings whereby basically it's pirate ships in space. Al-Qadim is the one. Sure got Duke 3D on this. What was Shadow? Jill, yeah, Jill in the Jungle doesn't quite work as well. I'll show you what I mean by that. Actually. Was there a bat file? Did it work fine at the best of times? From what I've seen, I refuse to think so. Most of this on the MiSTer, it mostly does. Just there are a couple of games that don't quite work as well as they should do. Quake does not work on the 486 core, although I know it does work because the machine that's here is a 486 and runs it. What else does this not run? This was the one I wanted to show you as well. What was the jump? Shift. There we go, it's at Alt. If you were to play Quake, you'd be full to play any of the early engines. I'm not sure how the sound on this is sounding, but it's not sounding great on my ears. But I don't know whether it's my earphones or not. It is a bit juddery as well, which is not great. Right, Junk enters the jungle map, and then you get to about here, and you can't go anywhere else. Whereas when I look to this in a 486, it completely skips this part. Like the original DOS release of the early when Quake GL Quake. Oh, we're using those. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I only use them for if I've got like a Windows 95 machine, yeah, I'll use that. If not, then obviously source ports are a better idea. Although playing Quake Remastered was a bit, it was okay. It wasn't shit, but it wasn't 100% great. The performance was. There were a few times I died where I shouldn't have died because of the performance. It would just judder. I was doing quite well. Oh, and the other thing is that the remastered version has auto aim on as default, which is kind of weird. So there are far better and more modern Quake engine releases to run and record. Yeah, I think I tried Easy Quake at one point. That was okay. Right, and as you can see, I can't do anything. Need a gem to pass, but I can't kind of get back to the old one either. And this is why this is broken. Shift, Control, Alt, space, nothing's working. Not being able to go further into the jungle is not a bad thing. Awful game overall. I don't know, I quite like it. But that's just an example about some of the games that didn't work properly on the MiSTer. Is Check's Quest play? Oh, Duke 3D, I thought it was on here. If it boots. Yeah, okay. And the controls locked up. What the fuck's going on? Shit. Right, let's have to restart that. Hang on a minute. Duke 3D is definitely an icon, but back at the release I was more of a Quake guy. Remember some of the packs you could get for Quake, like what was one of them? Quake Rally was definitely a different. That was definitely an interesting one. There were a couple of others, but I can't remember what they played on. I certainly remember Quake Rally. Alright, let's see if it doesn't lock up this time. It should have locked up last time. There we go. Why am I having difficulty getting up here? There we go. Very notable Quake mods were Quake Rally, as mentioned, plus Team Fortress and Airquake. Don't think I ever played Team Fortress. I don't even think I heard of it at that point. Might have heard of it round Quake 2 end maybe. I don't think I'd come across Airquake either. Airquake was a flight sim in Quake Engine, basically. Then you had quests. I think I remember quests. I remember hearing about it, I think. Chess using Quake Engine. And I can't remember what it was called, but you also had an RTS using a Quake Engine. I think I've heard of quests. Defeating Detail was the RTS. Oh, I forgot a place. Forgot to go to behind the screen. Keep doing it. Just because I'm just like, probably going to go there, but it's only for goodies. And I think there's a jetpack in there actually. Personally, I'm enough of a Quake fan that I consider Half-Life a glorified Quake mod. Which is it? Many will argue this point. Did I miss something? Sorry, Jace. Well, which is this? Sorry. You know what the real irony of this is on the whole Half-Life thing? And I'm going to ask Romero if I ever get a chance to meet him. One thing Romero remarks about is, I think before they were going to do Doom, there was going to be a story whereby, or someone suggested, I missed something again. Someone suggested a story whereby, oh, it's going to be some sort of lab explosion with monsters coming out of it and stuff like that. And Romero at the time was like, no, I don't want to play that game. It was probably because it was a bit contrived and, I say contrived, or kind of a bit, what do you call it? Cliche is what I'm trying to think of. He says, no, I don't want to play that game, and they end up doing Doom instead. So, as you can imagine, about 5 years later, Half-Life comes out, which is pretty much the game that John Romero said, no, I don't want to play. It becomes successful, and I want to know if John Romero actually played it. And that was a sheer irony, because they were going to do that, but said no, and ended up being a good hit anyway. But I suppose it all depends on the execution. Because it could have been, they did it and it wouldn't have been as good, or that sort of thing. Running out of ammo now. Shit. Really, I'm dropping on health now.
Who wants
Where's the... I'm gone.
I needed that.
need a night vision goggles, really. They're around somewhere. There we go. On the other hand, there was a whole Romero wanting to make the Quake medieval first-person RPG with level ups and all that. Carmack was able to hold back on most things, which got his Quake wrong. Yeah, it was. I think Quake was the character, and he had the lightning hammer, which I think that's what they're going to go for, but obviously never happened. And that's fine. But after that, Romero went to make the Katana for the RPG FPS he wanted to Quake to be, while Carmack made the alleged sequel to Quake 2. Alleged sequel Quake 2, which was never intended to be a sequel, but was a snooze fest in yellow also. But yeah, I played a bit of Katana. It is quite tough. Wasn't a big fan of having the doors kill you, because yeah, trying to camp in doorways is not a good idea in that game. Should be able to go through here. Yes, I can. And that guy over there is going to be 3 to 6. No. Might you fought him with with my even though I couldn't see anything. Someone recall doors being able to swish in Duke 3D2. Not as bad as the ones in the Daikatana. Alright, this will be a pig cop around here. should be a health around the corner. Back when I was mostly alright with Duke 3D, other than flying brain enemies which literally give me hit. Oh, those are fucking annoying, those enemies. I know exactly what you mean by those ones.
Come get some. I needed that.
It's more the sound they make than them being an ass to kill. Yeah. Yeah, sound doesn't bother me as much, but they are an ass to kill at an occasion. Did like this. Bit of a silly thing, but I suppose it shows the interactivity. I think that's the one thing I did like about Duke Nukem 3D was the interactivity of Doom, whereas you kind of didn't have this much interactivity with it. Oh, I'm cheating there. Okay, so I've got 30 shotgun. Where am I going? Am I going left or right? Take a bit more health. Go down this way. Okay, that was a bit strange. It's getting a bit juddery around here, and I don't know why. Should have got the boots by now, but I think it's somewhere else the boots. Yeah, those guys, yeah. I'm not gonna do well on health. And that's the O.J. Simpson driving meme at the top there. Well, it's not a meme, but it was a thing back in those days.
Come get some.
Knew that was coming. I don't think I'm going to do that well this time because I've only got a pistol and that's going to really hamper me.
Come get some. Who wants some?
Oh, thought I was something else actually. Yeah, okay. Never decide to hold the fire button down when you've got low health and all you've got left is a rocket launcher, because that's never a good sign. Oh, that was a good bit of fun for a while. Right, okay. What else have we got? What's Am's man? Oh, Amazing Spider-Man, but I think this is the text adventure. Let's try it. Oh, it's not. It's this one. Oh, I can't swing. Oh, it's fine. I've got the I can go up walls. Keep forgetting about that on this version. Hi there, Sam. quick warning, there's good number of accounts and any host accounts you see which follow the channel ban him. Oh, right, okay. I do have 2 gun ones and I did have 2 host ones, but the host one seems to have stopped. The IP grabbing bot's not best at all. Okay, let's see. I'll have to deal with that later then. Won't be able to do it directly now. Hello there, Amiga Gamer. I'm a trollbot. Ban me. Well, I could do it for 1 second if you like. Ban the bot. Now, one thing I can get to this point, but I can never get further because I can never remember how to get. Oh wait, hang on, I think I know this part. Horse is not a bot, it's my favourite. Oh, that's the sort him out later. What's the oldest school system you dealt with back in the olden days? Are you talking to me, Jace, or are you talking to Almighty Warpig? As in C64, Amiga DOS, etc. The oldest one is probably ZX. Oh no, that's a bit of a lie. So, when I was a kid, we had a ZX Spectrum. My mum also had a what else did she have? We had a boxed 1200. When I finally got my head around it, when I finally got around to getting it set up, I remember we had some carts, and there was a red one, which I think was Space Invaders. There was a purple one, which was Dragster. And I think she had like a black one that was probably also a Space Invaders one. And I finally went and did the purple one. And I wasn't a big fan of Dragster. So I thought, fuck it. I'm not playing around with this anymore. I'm just going to go back to the ZX Spectrum. So earliest is probably 2600. But only for a small while. The longest one was ZX Spectrum. Ah, shit, I can't go that way. What are you saying? With a Pong clone with about a dozen different Pongs and random batteries, you plugged to a TV followed by a Commodore 64 and a Pentium 75. Major leaps going on there. Yeah, I went from a Spectrum to Mega Drive. And then from there I went to a 386. Binatone was a Pong clone with big 70s VCR style switches. It took more strength to change the game to turn the paddle controls. There we go. No, I don't want to go in the fire. Thank you very much. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. I think it's to go around the other end. And there's sure there's a way to get that thing at the bottom up. Can't get back up that way. Let's look at the, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, that looks like an old school Pong machine. There were loads of them as far as I remember. You know, like different types of telegames and, like I said, Binatone. What are the other ones? BTF or something weird like that. What's the point in coming down here if I can't change this? It's almost like I've got to be on the opposite side to change it. And I can't come back round. Oh, I can get out. Good. Oh no, I can't. Hang on a minute. Shit. There we go. Can't get up that way. Sure, gotta get rid of the mummy. Got you. Not that it's helped any. I remember the time when Spider-Man had to avoid the moon bouncer down. One thing I like about this game is the like the way you can walk around the walls. It's quite nice. Oh, that's the other side, okay. Not worked out how to get up the top here yet. I'm sure Spider-Man has played this at one point. I'd be shocked if he hadn't, but I can't recall the occasion. Can I get up that way? No, I can't. Okay. I'd try a bit more with this and I'm going to give up with it. I'm pretty sure I managed to get a bit further with this at one point. Like, I managed to solve the Mummy Returns bit, but I can't remember how I did it. You thought the shiny green gem 4 would have been an instant death area. Yeah, well, it's not, so... But yeah, it's easy to see why it probably would be. Aha! Right, okay, that's how you do it. It's me being silly. Right, so go all the way down here like I did the last time. Oh, that's interesting. So that goes... Ah, okay. The rat trap. Well, it's clear that the rat eats you. No, I said up, you piece of shit. Great. Down, down. Spidey almost eaten by a rat. And me being a top scorer. Exit to Dawson, that one. Yep. Almost, yeah. Yeah, I quite like that game. I remember being advertised in 16-bit stuff in Crash. I think there was going to be a Spectrum version of it, but I don't think it ever came out. I can change that message if you want, Jace, but I just put it up for reminders. Oh, I can turn it off. Right, so I was going to do a bit of long form, so I think... Is it Alkadine that works? Nah, I just like to bad mouth box. Yep, sure, no problem. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of D&D-ing. I'll show you what game we're going to play. I may have shown this before. I do apologise if I have. So, this is the original box of Alkadine the Genie's Curse. In fact, I'm probably going to need to open it anyway, because I'm going to need the manual. Now I've got two versions of this. Originally, you can see on the DOS box thing, you can see a folder on the fourth column at the bottom that says Genie. That's the original install path, but for some reason that game doesn't work properly. Basically, you'll start off and there's a teacher there, and you're supposed to interact with the teacher, but it doesn't work at all. So I had to get another folder in, and that's the Alkadine folder. Just check that this is. There we go. SSI, now we're gaming. Yeah, SSI had the most of the D&D stuff. As the youngest son of a noble merchant, an easy life lay before you, but the call of adventure beckoned, and so you left your home for a life of action and danger. Sea serpent, storm, and tattered sails have all proved perilous as the years passed. You've taken ships and defeated fiends at the side of your instructor, the master corsair Sinbar. But your thoughts always return to Kara, the Caliph's beautiful daughter. It is her you devote your skill and honours, and it will be her hand in your marriage that will be your reward for attaining your goal of becoming a Corsair. Your adventure begins now on the hidden island where Simba tests his pupils. 24-hour stream then? Probably not, but I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this than I usually do, and I'll probably return back to it maybe next week, so... Right, new game, and this is where I'm going to have to put in the instructions on this. So put Namco's medium's fine, I think. Played the early ones like Cringe series, mostly on C64. This was my first D&D adventure, to be honest. 28. RPGs were the only genre that made me jealous of C64 friends. Not many RPGs on Specky. No, not. I don't think I ever played an RPG in a Spectrum. Actually, no, this was the second RPG I got for the PC. The first one I got was Castle of the Winds. This was the first D&D one I had. 28 under combat. Under heading hint, 12 word, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before we start, I can show you the original discs of this as well. There we go. So, there's disc 1, and then it kind of goes in different colours like this one as well. The only problem is I think disc 3 here doesn't work, which is annoying, but there's not really much you can do about it. But then again, I do have the originals, so that's fine. No gold box though. Unfortunately. Ah shit, don't tell me this is the version that's not working. Oh, piss. Didn't want to do that. I was meant to go through this. Basically, just saying that I've got this maze to go through. And it's basically, you've done your training, go and do this maze. Oops, wrong direction. And the other thing I've noticed about this version over the real version is this is not as optimized. You can see it dropping. It's juddering around and it shouldn't be doing. I'm going to die before this comes out. Yeah, thought so. In fact, I'm probably going to drop this to easy. Just because of the slight juddering on it. Gonna look from chat for a while. Back settings, so gonna watch on the Chromecast. Alright, no problem. Welcome, Yumnanko, son of Subin and Jessamine Al-Hazrad. This day makes me proud, my fine pupil. You've learnt much in your years on this desolate island in a crowded sea. As you train courageously, I've seen you grow from a reckless young man to an accomplished corsair. Only your brother Tarek has ever shown your skill and bravery. I am honoured to have been your teacher, now I'm honoured to be your friend. Behind me is a maze that leads to a teleporter that will send you home to Zaratan. You must put aside the thoughts of adventuring and prepare your wedding to the Caliph's beautiful daughter Kara. May fate always smile upon you and keep you on the path of honour. So I've got some choices here, and I'm just going to go, what is this maze master? You may have heard rumours of it. It will prove to me and to you that you're ready to leave here and meet your fate. The maze will test all of your skills, Namcos. If you're not quick enough, you must try again until you've mastered it. Remember, a Corsair must not only be strong, but quick and sure also. You've met a lot to me, Simba. And you to Al-Hazrad. Before she was taken from me by Genie Lords, my daughter, Katarina, spoke to me of you. She said she had a vision of you as a great hero. She said they would write many songs in your honour. I believe now that what she saw will come to pass. Okay, I'm ready. Come with me, noble Al-Hazrad. I will lead you to your fate. The challenge is before you. May the gods guide you swiftly through the maze's treacherous obstacles and onto your destiny. I hope the music really isn't scratchy as I'm hearing, is it? As I'm hoping the music isn't as scratchy as what I'm hearing. Because if it is, I do apologise. Right, just got to be careful around here. Right, not lost as much health as I did last time. But I do need to keep the speed up, if I can. Come on. Shift. Yeah, I don't have time to pick up all the gold. If you don't mess around or get stuck badly, you can get all the gold very quickly. Shit. Okay, that's gone wrong. There should be 2 flames in that one area. Let's see how much gold I can pick up before the can pick up all the gold. Good. And that shouldn't happen, that little stop before the sound. Should be seamless. Shit, come on. Damn it. I think it was a bad idea for me to spend a bit more time on this one. I really should leave this for the 486 proper, because it's going to be a lot easier in terms of just, to be honest, I've just forgotten about how bad this version is on the MiSTer. Oh, I've picked up all the gold. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's the punishment because you've already picked it up, so it takes it away from you completely. That's mean. Right, let's see if I can grab this properly. Right, we're coming up to the end of the maze now. You hear your teacher's voice. You've done well, Namcos. May the most honourable and wise lawgiver bless every step on your path of destiny. You've earned 450 experience points. You're a level 3 Corsair. You find an oil of water, elemental invulnerability, air, elemental invulnerability, and 200 gold pieces. Fortunately, I don't have the other gold pieces that I picked up, but never mind. A sign reads, step on a teleporter and it should take you home. Getting restored by magic. Feel the energy lift you up into the sky. You hear the familiar voice of your sister. There you are. Welcome home, little brother. Mother and father can't wait to see you. I've decided to come out here to greet you first. You're as lovely as ever, can't even speak today. Alia is what I meant to say. Why, thank you, little brother. Could it be that rough Corsairs have actually taught you some manners? Now let's go and see mother and father. Follow me. You've been away so long that you've probably forgotten the way. Hello, Eleanor and Nankos. Welcome home to Zaratan. You've been gone too long from Sorcerer's Isle. My son, it's a joy to look upon you again. It won't be long until you're married and you become a prince. Your mother and I are so proud of you. Did you receive the sword I sent you? Yes, father, I have it with me. It's been in our family for years. Its magic allows it to grow in power. Well, brother, I need to get back to home to practice my magic lessons. Come by my house later and visit. Okay, Alia, I'll stop by. Right, so we're in the town, and other than all the text here that usually get put in these things, you also get the town map. This is the only town map you get, and that's Zaratan. You get a bestiary in here as well, which is also useful. Let's have a look in here. Do some ransacking as usual, because we're the hero. You found a scroll, do you must read it? Yes. It's a letter from Princess Kara, your bride-to-be. Dearest Namcos, it's been so long since I've been able to look into your eyes. It seems as though we must overcome one obstacle after another to be together. Waiting has been so hard, but it's nearly an end. By the time you read this, I should be en route to Zaratan. I think of you every moment of the day, so much should be together and my heart will soar. Until our wedding, beloved, I remain your devoted companion, Princess Kara. This is our mother. Oh, my son, welcome home. We've missed you so much. I'd forgotten how handsome you are. Thanks, mother, I missed you too. It's good to have you home again. I only hope your brother Tarek arrives soon. He said he'd be here for the wedding, and he should already have arrived. I hope nothing's wrong. How is our Geely, Mulliban? Oh, you know Mulliban, he doesn't say much. He just endures, though he has looked more serious than usual lately. How has the family business been? Things could be better. Our rivalry with the Rasab family is increasing. They accuse us of unlawful business practices, but they're just jealous because our genie summons winds to help our ship sail faster. I'm just going to say goodbye. Yes, why do you go and put your formal clothes on and visit your friends? Mother, it's too hot. It's a desert, son. Now go and see your friends. We can talk later. So in this town, it's split between two. You get your side, which is on, let me just get this right, this side. and you get the wasabs, which is on this side. And at the top is the what's at the top? Kiddie. The kiddie's the mayor. So we can wander around for a bit. This is your aunt's house. Imagine marrying princess in the courtyard of the Khalees Palace. We're all so proud of you. Thank you, Aunt Rutan, but why are there frogs in your house? Well, you see, I tried to turn some chickens into beautiful white stallions. What a grand wedding present that would make. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work. They turned into frogs? Not exactly, fish. The poor things were flopping around suffocating, so I quickly cast another spell and turned them into frogs. Leopards. Quite unhappy leopards if you catch my drift. So I quickly recited the magic words and turned them into frogs? Not really, I got monkeys that time. Filthy little creatures. I'm allergic to them, you know, so then you turned them into frogs. Yes, you were always so clever, Namco's. Anyway, we'll have to hold off on the sellings for a bit, but in the meantime I do have a little present for you. It's in the basket in the corner. I'm just gonna go for the top one. Thank you, dear Rutan. May the Lord give his soul shine upon you. You are too kind. May the gods place you and your lovely bride. Yeah, because with some of these answers you can get rude receptions. Not receptions. Rude comebacks. I'm not sure if they affect the story though. So you find 10 gems, 100 gold pieces, and that's it. So that's the ant's house. That's 13. Your brother's is Tarek is number 10, so that's up above here. Find a scroll, which we're going to read. It's a letter in your brother's handwriting. It reads, "Beloved parents, I will be home by the time Namco returns. I hope my little brother will let me sing at his wedding. Ha ha ha, Tarek." We'll talk to the father in a minute. Who else we got to see? Yeah, weirdly, your sister kind of lives in this direction here. The wasabs are kind of up there, and it's kind of weird that it's that way. I don't know why she's not on this side. So we'll go and see her. Hello again, little brother. I have an early present for you. Mother had a premonition that it would be helpful before the wedding. It's quite rare, so you should be pleased. It's a sling of seeking. Its power can be increased by finding the correct shards of the moonstone. I thought that your aim might be rusty with all that attention to your scimitar. Did you bring me anything from your journey? Let's have a look. Just my smiling face or no, but I will give you a present for your wedding day. I'll go with the second one. I will need to wait for some time then. Did you know I'm learning to fly? No, tell me about it. They've been accepted by Zaratan's Sorcery Guild. Oh, sorry. I have been accepted by Zaratan's Sorcery Guild. They say that I have a strong potential within me. That's great, I'm proud of you. I've learned some odd things. Did you know that the founder of the school fled and became a recluse after the fateful genie's curse? He hides in that strange tower to the northwest of town. But the leaders of the Sorcery Guild are trying to get him to leave his tower and return to us. Enough of this, though. I've got a lot to do. Bye, Namco's. I'll see you later. Let's have a look in your drawers. It's empty. Fair enough. You can talk to the other people, and we'll do that later. Who else are we going to talk to? I think we should talk to the dead again. Hello, son, what's on your mind? Tell me about the sword. Okay, so I'm just gonna say now, the sword is, when we were going through the maze, the top left, it had like a little circle. Those start to increase. I can't remember if it was shown all three of them. But like, once you get more shards and the sword gets more powerful, you can hold down the fire button and he ends up doing like more powerful stuff. Excuse me, and the shard you got given, the sling, that's quite good because you don't have to, as far as I remember, you don't have to look in a direction. It'll seek enemies for you, which is good. What would you like to know about the sword? How do I make the sword more powerful? In your travels, you'll may find a special shard of the Moonstone. The sword will absorb its magic and grow more powerful. What's the shard of a Moonstone? Legend had it that a great magical stone fell from the sky and shattered on impact. Its shards lie scattered across these islands. Each piece is said to have its own power. Some pieces can be even used to cast spells. What would you like to know about the sword? What other magic does it possess? It is known as a sword of honor. It will only harm your enemies. It will keep you on the honorable path. I'm sure you're anxious to visit your friends. Your mother's waiting for you inside. She's very excited you're home. Now, that's an interesting narrative as well. The idea that you can't attack anybody but enemies. So it's good that it kind of did that, because I think the same button I used to talk now is the same button I used to attack people with. But I suppose it stops the whole idea of like branching paths, and then you've got to do the storyline behind being a bad person and that sort. I mean, this is already like 5 discs as it is. This came out in '93, I think. So this is the Merchant Babazar's house. Oops. Sorry about that. I was just saying he remembers us from when we were a little child and all the pranks we did. Although he manages to smile, you can tell that Babazar is weary and upset. Welcome to my simple home. I regret I have no hospitality to offer you. How's business? Since I sell goods to both your illustrious father and Harun Wasab, whose name I know you do not like to hear, I am prosperous no matter who is winning in their trade rivalry, but it takes more than money to bring happiness. What could I do for you now, Kuz? Is there any way that I can help you? I'm in desperate need of your help. My daughter is taken ill, and the only known cure are medicines that grow in the wild oasis. I've tried to retrieve them myself, but alas I have failed. The monsters that infest the oasis have made it unsafe for townspeople. Will you travel there and retrieve the medicinal berries, please? She will certainly die if you do not. I will retrieve the berries. Oh, thank you. Please hurry. Growing near the oasis to the west of town are bushes with red berries. Ignore them. Growing near them are bushes with blueberries. Ignore those as well. However, near the red and blueberry bushes there is a rare bush with purple berries. That is the bush you want. Please hurry and bring with the purple berries. Oh, wait a minute. Take this shard. It's only 1 charge left, so use it wisely. And that's a sunfire shard. Beware, travel to the oasis and other points west has become dangerous. Wild animals and monsters are roaming day and night. There is no safety but behind these walls. Can be really cheeky and do that one, but I'm just going to say thank you for the warning, valiant soldier. I come prepared. I trust you are. I think they'd say something like sorry on the other one. Right, so as you'll notice there's a new bar that's popped up, and that came up in the maze. So just pressing just gives me that as an attack. Also reminds me that I need to hit escape, go into inventory, and oh no, it's not that one, is it? Ready weapon. So this is the shard that we got given. That was a Sunfire one. This one's an infinite sling, which is what we're going to select. And to use that sling, I just press spacebar, and that's what it does. Now these are the purple berries. You find some purple berries which match to the description given by the merchant Babazar. Suddenly you hear a splash in the waters of the oasis. Welcome to the oasis of the Pahari townsman. You appear to be a man of honor, are you? Yes. There is goodness to you. I will trust you, but I require a promise. And what promise is that, young mermaid? In your hometown, greedy men with love for none but their own family. Should they learn of my existence, they will try to capture me for a display as a curiosity. Promise that you will not speak of me to men such as this. I gladly promise. Good. The waters of my oasis have healing powers. They have given these berries the ability to heal the sick. Help me, and I will allow you to heal your wounds here as often as you like. What is it that you wish? I bid you to bear a message to the Cadi of Zaratan. My master, the Honourable Farid, wishes to speak with him about the monsters that infest this oasis. Farid fears that the creature's appearance foretell the return of the genie's curse. Please return with the Cadi's answer as soon as possible. So that's the tower they mentioned on this side, which we do go in, but not for a while. And that's the teacher popping in. Namco's my friend, I hope I've not disturbed your homecoming. Not at all, I was kind of getting bored. I always have time for you, my teacher, or I'm in a hurry. Good day. I'll put I always have time for you, my teacher. I'm afraid that things are about to get much more exciting. I bear grave news for you. My beloved daughter, the seer, sent me a whisper on the wind. She says that fate will propel you to a most dangerous conflict, but she has sent aid. Her gentle voice speaks in my ear and said that when you confront your nemesis, you should speak these words exactly as they're written. Your teacher hands you a parchment. Who is my nemesis? I know not. She could not speak the name. She took the great chance, them curs. If one of the genie lords knew what she'd done, she'd be punished. I have little, but take this, it may make your journey easier. Your teacher gives you a shard of the water blast. Be fate be with you, I must go. We'll have a look at that sign later. It's only been 2.5 hours. Feels a lot longer than that. Excellent work. We are forever in your debt. You've earned 360 experience points. I've heard strange tales of a magic woman living in the oasis. Did you happen to see such a creature? No, I meant nothing of the sort. Too bad. I'm certain I could find a way to make money off a creature like that. I think I will send someone to try and find her to study her. Right, so that's that mission done. Speak to this guy. I bet you feel pretty smug. Finished Corsair training, marrying a princess, family controlling that damn genie, Caddy looking to speak with you. Sounds too good to be true. May fate steer you to the deepest whirlpool, and may your navel be filled with the fleas of 100 camels. Why so bitter, my friend? I could have accomplished as much as you, but my father was a street sweeper. You were born a nobleman. You got the easy path. I've faced a lot of challenges to get here, or I've had as much say in the fate of my birth as you had in yours, brother. Let's go for the second one. You are right, I apologise for my harsh words. Good luck in marriage and in all things. Now, if I'd answered the first one, I think he would have told me to sod off and we wouldn't have carried on from that point. You couldn't speak to him. I don't know if that causes, gives you any benefit or not. Watch this, I turn into a tiger, say the magic words and I'll turn back again. And that's it, can't get him back. Are you truly Corsair now? Wonders of the gods, I remember babysitting you when you were a baby. You cracked your skull when you jumped off that table thinking you could fly. Now here you are back again, and even the caddy wants to speak with you. Impressive. I'm also going to go and do some training up here with the swordsman, which is this place. Welcome, warrior. What can I do for you? The service of the Corsair needed here. Over the past few years, hordes of monsters have overrun the sand dunes to the west of town. Now it's too dangerous for any but the strongest and most skilled to enter the oasis. If you wish to help the town and its people, then clear out this quagmire of hideous monsters. I'd also like a sparring partner. Good, I could use some exercise. Come, follow me. On guard. And then you can just keep doing this until he stops. I think we kind of need to do this anyway, because there'll be points where we'll have to come back to him to do more training. Pretty sure that's the case. Well done! I can see you're making some massive Corsair on you. I'll give you a greater challenge next time, Noble Supercon. I know you can accomplish anything you set out to, Nankos, for you have your parents' blood in you, strong blood of the Hazrats. Return when you wish to spar or when you're ready to train for a high level of discipline of a Corsair. You'll know when you're ready, and that's why we did this. Good adventure in Corsair, may you keep your head. Let's save it at this point. Let's go put town. What are we on? I'm going to play this for another 20 minutes and then we're going to call it a stream. So this is the caddy's place. And Amcos, as illustrious leader of our fair town, I welcome you home. I swear by the hair on the monkey's head you have grown into a man. Now, we must speak of serious matters. The rivalry between your family and the Wasabs is threatening the peace of Zaratan. The welfare of our town is more important than petty competition. Some townsfolk worry that your family's genie will be unlawfully used against the Wasabs. I know that to be nonsense, but all people have a cause to fear a genie unleashed. So in my esteemed wisdom I have created a treaty which enforces a truce between the both houses. This treaty ensures that both rival families act honourably towards each other. Will you take the treaty to your father and Haroon Abi Wasab for signing? I will do your bidding. May the swan of happiness float on a feather of love upon your upturned face. Return to me when the document has both signatures. So, first of all, get the the signature from the dad's side. Hello son, what's on your mind? I bear a treaty from the Cadi. The Cadi gave me this treaty for you to sign. It calls for a peace between Al-Hazrads and the Wasabs. Oh? Let me see that. Well, it won't hurt our business. It calls for us to only use our genie in lawful ways, which we already do. You think I should sign it? Yes, if it does not hurt us, cooperation will be beneficial. I leave it to your wisdom and I will obey. Never they cannot be trusted and no paper can make them honourable. I'll go with a top one. You are wise beyond your years, son. I agree. I shall sign. Your father signs the treaty. Now we're going to have to go to the other side. Wasab's house, excuse me. Morani, the matriarch of the Wasab, sees you. Her face returns red with rage. How dare you walk into my house? You might think that you and all the rest of the Al-Hazrads own this town, but you do not. Mamoon, son, come and see what has wandered into our house. Your family must have bribed the instructions to get you through the Corsair school. We all know you're fit for nothing better than a street cleaner. Then you must be a pile in the street that needs cleaning. Ignore your taunts, you're not worthy of dulling my blade. I beg for forgiveness for intruding on your dwelling. I'm gonna go with the last one. Yes, begging becomes you, now get away from my revered mother's house. Mamoon draws his sword and attacks. Mamoon's father, Haroon, yells, "Stop that now!" What are you two fools doing? Why are you fighting? Father, he is an Al-Hazrad pig dog. You should both know better, Nemkos. Mamoon, you may belong to Zaratan's rival families, but neither of you is a monster or a murderer. You must choose your battles with a clear head. If you fight over every petty issue, you will fall to the sword of stupidity. Namkos, you are not a guest in his house. Please leave us. But we need to get it signed, so I bear a treaty. On order of the Cadi, I bring you this treaty for your signature. Very well, I'll take a look at it. Acceptable. Possible. Acceptable. Nope, I won't sign it. Why not? You and your sister, Alia, are not specifically mentioned, only your father, mother and brother are. For me to sign, you and your sister must come and sign it in my presence. And you must swear that you and your family's genie will never harm any Wasab or Wasab property. I will wait in the Cadi's courtyard for you. So, down this way to the sister's house, which again I still find is weird, but okay. I'd love to chat, but I'm much too busy now. You must come to the Cadi's courtyard and swear that you will not hurt the Wasabs. I fear you've been out in the sun too long during your Corsair training. You're raving. The Khadi has proposed a peace treaty, and Father has signed it. Haroon will sign it too, but only after you and I sign. He'll only sign it after we sign. Is Father's signature not enough? She smiles. I will not give him an excuse not to sign. I will sign and dare him to do the same. Come, little brother, catch me if you can. Oh, good, you both here. Just move over there, Nankos. Now, Alia, repeat after me. I will never harm the Wasabs, and I will never instruct the family's genie to harm the Wasabs on my most sacred honor. Your sister looks at you, smiles a big grin, and says, on my most sacred honor, neither I nor genie I command will harm the Wasabs. Haroon looks at you, and do you swear to never harm the Wasabs by yourself or with any genie you may one day control? I swear that I swear that neither I nor a genie under my control shall ever harm the Wasabs. Haroon Abi Wasab signs the document. Let's hope this sudden storm is not an omen of ill fate, or this treaty will not last a day. Make sure to bring the document up to the Khadi for his signature, Namkos. I'd love to chat, but I'm much too busy now. Okay. Ah, I see you've got the signatures. 1,001 blessings upon you, young man. You bring great honour to this humble isle. I look forward to your upcoming wedding. 360 experience points for that. Storm gathers. Well, it may be a blessing. We're always in need of rain. And then we need to give the message. Farid Al-Mutan wishes to speak to you regarding the monsters that plague the once pleasant oasis. He fears it's an omen that a genie's curse has been arisen again. The Khadi's eyes are light in astonishment. This is indeed most grave news. Please send a message back to the Most Honourable Al-Mutan that I will appear at his tower at noon tomorrow. Oh, what was that guy said? I think it was just a pleasant hello. Hey Namkos, can I finally have that 5 gold that you borrowed before you left to Corsair School? Yeah, here you go. Sorry so long to repay, because we've got enough money anyway. Thanks, I'll see you at the wedding in Bandar al-Sadat. 9 experience points that gets me. I think we just need to go back and tell the mermaid the message. Warrior, have you relayed my message to the Khadi? I have passed on your message. The Khadi will visit Farid at noon tomorrow. And that's 7 experience points. Thank you, brave warrior. I will pass this information to Farid. For your deed, I will allow you to access the healing area on the other side of the oasis. Look for 2 trees close together. Behind them. Be in them, was that? I think someone's messed up that spelling. That should be beyond them. You will find the waters alive with magic. So that's kind of... well, if we're here, it's kind of like over there. But I've kind of got to go all the way around to get to it. The storm breaks as quickly as it came. That reminds me, what was in the inventory? What's the parchment? The word Salab la Jasum Abba is written in the scroll. And we don't need it yet anyway, it's just a case of having a look to see what it says. Namco's, we have an emergency. Go to your family's courtyard immediately. Namco's, my son, something terrible has happened. Sailors from our ship have just returned. Follow me. As you arrive at the courtyard, you see the members of your family assembled, all except Tarek. Your father turns to one of the frightened sailors and says, "Now tell us what happened." The sailor trembles as he relates his tale. "We were returning from Bandar al-Sadat on calm seas laden with cargo and eager to return home. As we drew near Zaratan Island, we came upon a Wasab schooner. It had left Bandar al-Sadat the day before we left. We cheered as we passed it. Suddenly out of the cloudless skies, a vicious storm arose. Strangely, the battering winds and swelling waves did not harm our ship, but the Basab ship was tossed like a toy. Through the clouds we could see a genie commanding the storm. It was the Al-Hazrad genie." Your father looked stunned. "The genie sent a whirlwind to pluck some peoples off the Basab ship. They were sent screaming up into the clouds. Then with a roar, the genie hurled the Wasab ship high into the sky and dashed it into the waves. The ship sank and all hands disappeared into the hungry ocean. We rescued the few Wasab sailors we could reach." Your father says, "Nothing happened to our ship? Nothing at all?" "No, sir," the sailor replies. "We were protected. Protected by your genie." "Sailor," your father asks, "where's my beloved son Tarek?" "Sir, he did not sail with us. He did not arrive in time for departure. We had to sail without him." The Khedive rushes over. The Khedive speaks, "Come to my courtyard right away. Grave tidings are upon us. An Al-Hazrad sailor and a newly arrived and injured Wasab sailor must recount their tales before me. Everyone follow me." Hopefully I won't get stuck behind something. I know sometimes that does happen in this cutscene. The Khedive calls out, "Arrange yourselves before me." The Khedive tells the Al-Hazrad soldier to repeat the story he told your family. Sailor does so. Then the Khedive asks the waterlogged Wasab sailor to tell his story. The Wasab sailor says, "The Al-Hazrad sailor does not lie. He has more honor than his master. The Al-Hazrad genie destroyed our ship, hurled some of us into the sky and pushed the rest into the ocean depths." Harun Abi Wasab's face grows ashen. He turns to the sailor and asks hoarsely, "What of our honoured guests?" The sailor lowers his gaze to the ground in shame. "We tried to save them, but the storm was too strong. The genie was too strong. We lost him, sir. I'm sorry." Harun scowls. "With a heavy heart, I must tell the Khedive of two important passengers on that ship. One was the Caliph." The assembled crowd grasps in horror. Harun turns to face you. "The other passenger was Princess Kara, who was soon to be your bride. They gave us the honour of transporting them to Zaratan for a visit with their future family, but now it looks like the Al-Hazrad treachery has backfired. They've killed the Caliph." Your mother calmly says, "We did no such thing." Harun Abi Wasab shouts with rage, "You deny it in the face of proof. No genie could do this on his own. He had to have been ordered by his master, and only hours after signing the peace treaty. Your mother speaks. There is some mistake. We've ordered no such attack. Besides, our own son Tarek is missing. Oops, hang on. Haroon says darkly, that puts him one step closer to guilt and innocence. You should all be killed for this. Haroon looks at the Khadi. Every Al-Hazrad must be killed. They are murderers. Your family turns to you and whispers, while this crowd slavers for Al-Hazrad's blood, shipwrecked survivors may yet cling to life on the high seas. If they're washed ashore, they will face the beasts that infest the land outside the city gates. Leave me to handle this matter. You go to the western shore and search for survivors. I shall go. As you walk away, you hear the townspeople grow more angry. Good luck, Namcos. I know this is also a terrible mistake. It must be. I think if you kind of don't give him the 5 gold, he tells you to bugger off or something like that. Where's the Caliph? He must be alive. Right, so what we're on? We're on 3 hours now, so I'm going to save it here. We'll come back to this at some point. Okay. Oh, there's your stats, by the way. Not that it's any use because you can't change them. Oh, it's 94 that it came out. I thought it was 93. So I need to film more stuff on this, to be honest. I've got this side's pretty much full. I think, what have I got, a gig left? No, about 100 meg left. I think I've got 150. Whereas on D, I've got plenty. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So it was about 2 gig on there, and I've already used about 100. No, maybe a bit more than that. So I will be trying to add more stuff on the second side than on the first side. Anyway, let's have a look for. See who's about. It's been a long 3 hours. Usually it goes a lot quicker than this. Joey's still on. You didn't realise. Right, okay. So, thanks everybody for popping in and chatting, and all the lurkers. It's been the great. What's that? Okay. Yeah, it's been another great stream. I'll be back on Sunday for more. Back on Sunday, where am I on? For Let's Play of Dungeon Keeper on that fucking level. It's really, really annoying. The one that, even though I looked at the cheat and I still couldn't do it, because the cheat was basically go and take. What was it? It was go and train up the Horned Reaper for a little bit and then get him to go and attack the Dungeon Heart, which worked for them but didn't work for me the 3 times I tried it. So yeah, that's not going to be a fun one. Next Monday, you as well know, is Amiga Monday. What did I do yesterday? Did I do a long form for that one? When I mean long form, I just mean something I'm going to spend more time on than just bouncing between different things. It's sort of a Let's Play, I suppose. What did I do yesterday? I'm sure I played something a bit longer than I usually did. I can't remember now. You'll have to check out the VOD, to be honest. I've forgotten, to be fair. I've also ordered a retro tank. So, in future, the Amiga stuff should look a lot better. And any composite stuff that I've got. So, that would mean things like the Saturn and Dreamcast. But to be fair, the Saturn and Dreamcast usually looks a lot better anyway. But it does mean that the white text on the Amiga is going to be a lot better in terms of being able to see it. Plus, I've noticed as well, the screen's a lot more bright than it should be on the Amiga, so we'll have to see about that. Is there anything else I need to say? No, other than that. So again, thanks for all the lurkers in the chat and stuff like that in there. So thanks also to Jace, Amiga Gamer, and Sam for the chats. If there's anybody else that did the chat, I do apologise, but I don't think there's anybody else. Let's have a look to see who's raidable. I said Joey has been online. What is Passed Upon You doing? Oh, he's doing Panzer Dragoon Saga. And we usually raid, or we have raided Joey before, so I'm going to raid Past the Plunger. In fact, let me just get on his channel. Oh fuck, I've got Wheel of Fortune on this, but it doesn't work, to be honest. I don't think. Let me just try. Because if it does work, see if... Where's Wheel of Fortune? There's Win Tune. Did I not add it? Or did I check it and realise it's not working? It's definitely a Windows version. Oh, it does work. Okay, I'll have to add that to the... Although I'd rather play it on the proper Windows 95 machine, to be honest. Let me just quickly add this. go. Right, do apologise for that. So that's added. Let's start raiding Plaster Plunger. Right, again, thanks. I will see you on Sunday, hopefully. If not, Monday or Tuesday. So until then, bye.